Hello children, how are you all? Hope all of you are doing good. Welcome to the class for today children. Shall we do a quick recap of whatever we have finished in our previous class? Alright, as you know we have done lesson 1. Yes children, that is Granny's tomato soup. I have explained the lesson to you. We have done the reading of the lesson. I have given you new words, meanings and question and answers also. And I have asked you to complete the classwork notes with these 3 bits. Isn't it children? I hope your classwork is up to date with neat and beautiful handwriting of 3 bits, that is new words, meanings and question and answers. I'm hoping that you have completed your classwork. If not, please complete it children, as we will be starting the checking for the second FA and also the assessment. Alright? Okay, and now for today's class, we will continue with the lesson textbook exercise. So if you do not have your book with you, go quickly and get your textbook, pencil, eraser and open page number 13, 1-3. We will start the textbook exercise. Alright children? Okay, so as you can see on page number 13, we have read and write. Yes? And bit A, as you are already now familiar with the exercises, what does bit A tell us? Read children, all of you. You must read along with me. Write T for true or F for false. So if the sentence is true, you are going to write T beside the sentence in the blank. If it is false, you will write F in the blank beside the sentence. Is it clear? So shall we start? The first one, all of you must read with me. Number 1. Granny grew only vegetables in her garden. I repeat, Granny grew only vegetables in her garden. So tell me children, is this statement true? What did Granny have in her garden? Was it only vegetables or did she have something else also? Yes, she had many plants. What were those? You are right, vegetables and fruits as well, isn't it? So this statement is false, isn't it? So you pick up your pencil and write F. Beside this sentence there is a blank. Write F in that blank, all of you. Done? Very good. Now the second one. I want everybody to read. Granny wanted to make some onion soup. I repeat, Granny wanted to make some onion soup. So children, is it true or false? Was it onion soup or was it something else? Yes, I'm sure all of you are saying false, false, because this is definitely not. The lesson itself says tomato, Granny's tomato soup, isn't it? So that sentence is false. So all of you pick up your pencil and write F here in the blank. Alright, good. Now number 3. Granny gave away all the tomatoes. I repeat, Granny gave away all the tomatoes. Is it true or false children? Did she keep any tomatoes with her at the end of the story? No, she did not have any tomatoes left with her, isn't it? She gave away all of them. So this sentence is true. All of you write T in the blank. Okay, very good. Now the fourth and the last one. Granny did not have tomato soup in the end. I repeat, Granny did not have tomato soup in the end. So tell me children, is it true or false? Yes, you are right. The answer is false because all her friends brought tomato soup for her, which means she had tomato soup in the end, isn't it? So this sentence is false. All of you pick up your pencil and write F in the blank. Is it clear? So once again we will just quickly go through. First one is false. Second one also false. Third one true. Fourth one false. Alright children? Okay, now the next part of the exercise. Now coming to grammar and vocabulary. Now children, this is a repeat of the grammar topic which we already covered previously. We have done adjectives already. Do you remember? Yes, I'm sure you do. What is the meaning of an adjective, children? Tell me. Yes, I'm sure many of you will be answering correctly. An adjective is a describing word, isn't it? When you describe something, that is, when you describe a noun, yes, you say something about it, then that is called an adjective. So, in simple words, an adjective is a describing word. So, shall we go ahead with the next exercise, bit C? All of you ready with bit C? Okay. Alright children, so as you can see in your book and on the screen, we are on bit C. Circle the word that is opposite of each word in bold. Now, first and foremost, before we start this exercise of putting a circle around the opposite, we will read one by one each sentence, children, and you are going to identify and tell me which is the adjective first in the sentence. Now, in your book, textbook, it is very clear. It is in a dark black color, which means bold. Bold means it is darker than the rest of the words. That is the meaning of bold, children. You can see one word which is in black, much darker than the other words. Alright? So you can identify easily. Shall we start? Granny was a young woman. Now tell me, which is the adjective in this sentence? Is it granny? Is it was? Is it woman? Or is it young? Come on, tell me. Yes, you are right. It is young, isn't it? Okay. So now that you have identified the adjective is young, we have now in the bracket you can see 3 words. Those are 3 opposites of the adjective which you have identified. So tell me, what is the 3 adjectives you can see in the bracket, children? Read all 3 of them. First one is an old. Look at your textbook and read, or the screen. Second one, a big. Third one, a small. So what is the correct opposite of the adjective young? What is opposite of young? Yes, you are saying it correctly. Old, isn't it? And now, the word old begins with the letter O. And what kind of a letter is O, children? Is it a consonant? No, it is a vowel, isn't it? So what are you going to write in front of old? Before old, what will you write? Yes, you are right. An. As you can see in your textbook, it is already mentioned and given to you here. An old. Yes? So please take your pencil and put a circle around an adjective. Got it, children? In the same manner, we will do the rest of the sentences. Are you ready? Okay. Now, all of you read with me the second one. Granny had a small garden. I repeat. Granny had a small garden. Now, identify the adjective and tell me. Is it garden, granny, had, or small? Yes, you are right. The adjective is small. Yes, You are describing how Granny's garden is. It is small. Yes? So now tell me, what is the opposite of small? You have three answers here in the bracket, out of which only one is correct. You have to put the circle around that. First one is narrow. Second option is sad. Third one is big. So what is the opposite of small? Very good, big. So put a circle with your pencil round the word big. Done, children? Very good. Shall we move to the third one? Okay. Read all of you with me. Granny had many tomatoes in the garden. I repeat. Granny had many tomatoes in the garden. Tell me, what is the adjective in this sentence? Is it tomatoes, granny, garden, many? Yes, you are right. Many is the adjective. Isn't it, children? Because you are asking the question, how? How many tomatoes? Yes? So the answer is many. A few, big. So is the opposite of many great, a few, or big? Yes, children, tell me. Opposite of many? I already did this some time back in the previous class. Yes, very good. The answer is a few. So take your pencil and circle a few. That is the opposite of the adjective many. Now coming to the fourth and the last one. Granny was very happy. Now this is a very easy one. All of you will know the answer, isn't it? What is the adjective in this sentence? Yes, happy. How was Granny? You must ask the question to find out what is the adjective. You must ask the question how. Yes, how was Granny? She was very happy. And what are the three options of the opposite of the adjective? Cold, angry, and sad. So what is the correct answer, children? Opposite of happy is? Yes, sad. Very good. So put a circle to sad. Alright, so shall we read them once? The opposites of the adjectives. Okay. Now only read the adjective. I have made it easy for you to identify with red color. In your textbook, it is in darker black. I told you that is called bold. So now read all of you together the adjective with the opposite. Young, old. Yes, you can read it as a young, old, and old. Next, small. Isn't it? First we identified the adjective, that is the describing word, and then we have selected the opposite of that adjective from the three options given in the bracket. Is it clear, all of you? I hope you have understood very well, children, because this is the second time we are doing adjectives. We have already done this adjectives topic of grammar in our previous class, that is in semester 1. Isn't it? Do you remember? Okay, very good. Alright, now coming to your classwork activity. I want to give you one activity, children. So if you have your pencil and your book with you ready, it can be a rough book or a classwork. You can write it down or you can refer to this video to know what is the activity that I am going to give you. So get ready with your book, rough book or classwork book and pencil. I'll tell you what is the classwork activity. Alright? Alright, children, now listen carefully, pay attention. This is your classwork activity and I want you to do it in your classwork book. That is, after you have completed first bit new words, second bit meanings, third bit question and answers. After question and answers, you will take a fresh new page in your English classwork book and you will do this activity. What is this? That is, Draw and color a garden with your favorite plants of vegetables and fruits. Is it simple and clear, children? Did you understand? Yes, parents, for you also, I just want to explain because you will be helping your child to do this. You should draw and color neatly. I don't want any pasting of any picture. You will draw and color whatever plants you like of your choice, vegetables and fruits. It can be any vegetables, any fruits that you like, your favorite. You can draw. And I want to mention here that this will be considered for your FA2 and you will be getting marks for this. Alright children, as you know parents already, we have given 10 marks for classwork, 10 marks for project, 10 marks for textbook or whatever activity subject wise. So now for FA2 I am going to give marks for this activity. So please do it neatly in your classwork book. Is it clear parents and students? Alright children, now coming to your homework for today, what you have to do. I'm sure you've already finished your notes. If you have not, please finish it. And then complete today's video, whatever I have done. Textbook exercise pages 13 and 14 you have to complete in your textbook only. That is in your semester 2. When I was doing checking for FA1, I have seen you have written textbook exercises in classwork. Not necessary, children. Please don't write any textbook exercises in the classwork book. Please do them only in your textbook. Refer to this video. It is very clear. Answers are given so that you can write neatly and correctly pages 13 and 14 in the textbook only, that is semester 2, and also do this activity of drawing which I have just now mentioned in the classwork book only. Am I clear? Yes? Okay children, so that's it for today. I will continue in the next class. Stay home, stay safe. God bless you. Bye.